easy to get frantic when you're having those rough pockets. And trust me, I'll have some on Saturday. I will have a lot on Saturday, and it's those that can get through the rough pockets and find their strong and keep calm, carry on, that are going to be at the finish line in a suitable place, and they're going to be happy, and they're going to be happy they pushed through the rough times.
The difference between the guys that are winning this event and the guys that are just competing in it, you know, they're the guys that are able to overcome that point in the race where your body doesn't want to go, but mentally you can push yourself to go further. So I know every year that I've been here that I've been faced with those demons, you know, and and I've finished here 7 out of 7 times. So you know that you've got it in you. It's a matter of how much you want to push yourself right to the edge and, you know, beyond to get to the finish line just that little bit faster.
Yeah, I mean, on a race day, there's sort of always 3 elements you're dealing with. You're dealing with the conditions, you're dealing with your competitors, and you're dealing with your own headspace. The conditions and the competitors you don't have any control over. So really the biggest thing to endure is often those things in your own head, those mental challenges. I think we're all just very, very driven, but it's how you internalize positively things like that and just deal with it that enables you to sort of keep pushing it.
Well, I think that a lot of it, or I'm hoping Saturday I'll be able to channel on past experiences here. You know, like I just got to the island and just driving the marathon course, you're like, that is a really long ways. How am I gonna do that? And so it's just reminding yourself that like, okay, I've done this year in, year out. I always get here and I'm overwhelmed by the distance, and then race day, it just comes together. And so, yeah, and I just think, I mean, the whole point is just sort of you're always pushing your personal limits and your physical limits and kind of wondering how far and how close to the cliff you can kind of get.
You know, there will be those dark moments in the race where I ask myself, why am I here? And you know, it always comes back to because I love it. You know, we love the exercise. It's sort of a sick way of putting it, but you learn to love the pain. So once you realise, and you know, I find myself smiling or even chuckling to myself, and you start to embrace the pain, enjoy the pain, and you know, before you know it, they talk about breaking through that wall, and you'll climb over it or come out the other side of it, and you just embrace the whole scenario, and I think that's what draws you and gets you home to the finish line.